Let's say I had a crush. Yeah, I had a crush. Secondary school. Why am I still feeling shy? I had a crush in secondary school anyways. There is somebody I like so much. And this person, I don't know if that person know that I like that person. So once they pass, I'll be having butterfly in my belly. I really so high. But you know, somebody that don't really talk too much, you will not express your feelings. So that is it. What do you want to hear? Secondary school is. Anyways, a lot of people misunderstood me when I made mention of that I want to share my crush, my life story while I was in secondary school. And even those that know me a lot still misunderstood me. No problem. Who was my crush in secondary school? But before I go into details, I want you to know who a crush is because we don't really understand it. A crush is a special someone who may have hold a unique place in your life. A crush is that person that you would want to talk to, you would want to hear from him or her. An opposite, yeah, mainly is an opposite sex. A crush is that person that your heart always beats for, especially when they pass you. You hear beep, beep. You understand? That is a crush. A crush is that one person that you have a strong emotional feeling for, someone you love so much, someone you want to talk to, you want to cry to, you want that person to console you. You would never get tired of the person. You never be pissed, even that when that person is trying so hard to provoke you. You're just so vulnerable where this person is. That is a crush. Some people call their crush their best friend because the crush is someone you rely on. Yeah, someone you open up to. And some people also call a crush someone they are obsessed with, someone that is very dear to them, someone you are in love with. You understand? Most of them never reciprocate. Some most of them don't know that you are really crushing on them. They felt maybe is a thing of being a friend with them. So, but they don't know that they are really your crush. So sometimes they don't reciprocate. Sometimes they feel you are just a friend. Sometimes they have the same feeling for you. They also crush on you too, but they don't know how to say it. A crush doesn't last long. It might stay for the secondary school time. While you're in university, you can forget about your crush. Like you'll not remember about them again. You can have several crushes in several years of your life. Yeah, and is having a crush a sin? No, it's not a sin. Because it's a special feeling you have for someone. Yeah, and it's not bad. Why am I saying all this? I'm saying it because I want you to learn something. Very good to be closer to your children, especially those in primary and secondary school, most especially those in secondary school, because they tend to call their crush their best friend. When you notice that your child have an opposite sex as a best friend, make sure you go closer to that person, go closer to your child and be a friend. Make your child your best friend so that they will rely on you and tell you everything about them, because sometimes they tend to do a lot of mistake because they were unable to learn from people, like being able to be educated from you. You understand? So why am I saying you? While I was growing up, I was so naive. I was so stupid. Because if I remember those things, I'll be smiling. I was so naive. I was so hopeless. Like I didn't have anybody to talk to. You understand? My little sister that I now rely on, like we have best friend now, then was so young, very very young. So I was so stupid, and I will also say that I get angry so easily, and because of that, I tend making friends with few people. I avoid those places that will make me get angry, anything. And I was not outspoken. I was not outspoken because I don't like when I speak and they say you don't get it. Yeah, I don't like it. So I was not that outspoken and I was shy, very shy. The only people that I'm not shy to was my friends. Apart from then, I was very shy. Let me tell you, I was so as very, very not outspoken, and it also affects me here. And that is why I will never allow my children not to not outspoken. Remember that home is the first school that a child attends before going to the second school, which is their normal school. So why am I saying this? While I was growing up, I was so naive. I didn't know anything. I was too quite young. I was very young. And I know a lot of people, I know some few people that like me and those I love. And one thing with me is that I reciprocate love so much and I accept, I love people that love me. Do you know anybody that said that come close to me, be positive to me? I like being positive to that person. Yeah. Another thing is I am very, very accommodative. I accommodate a lot. I accommodate a lot of people. So will I say I have a crush? Let's say there was somebody that I was crushing on then while I was in secondary school. I know this is the part you want to like, you would want to hear. So bring your table closer to you and make sure you have popcorn beside you because it's about to go down. Let's say I had a crush. Yeah, I had a crush. Why am I still feeling shy? I had a crush in secondary school anyways. There is somebody I like so much. And this person, I don't know if that person know that I like that person. So once they pass, I'll be having butterfly in my belly. I really so high. But you know, somebody that don't really talk too much, you will not express your feelings. So that is it. What do you want to hear? I know that person that you like talking to, that you are not, I would never regret in my life is my secondary school time. Yeah. And the one thing I will regret now that I'm still regretting I did not do in my secondary school is not being able to be outspoken and not taking my studies serious. I was not serious in secondary school. I was serious when I was in primary school. I was very intelligent in primary school, but in secondary school I became so dormant. I was not serious. Yeah. But while I entered university that time, it deemed on me that guy, if you are not serious, you're coming out with a very bad result. So I stepped in and I became agile again. But why am I saying all this? I'm saying this because I know that then I was a church girl. God, what helped me a lot was me being a church girl. I was not associating with people that, there are big girls in secondary school. Yeah, I didn't have time to associate. And I was very, ah, I was very, I was very, what do they call it? Ajokam while I was growing up. I was not that beautiful. I was not beautiful. I was not beautiful while I was growing up. So because of that, I was ashamed of myself a little bit. I didn't have that self-confidence because I noticed that a lot of people don't like associating with me. And that was why I value those that associate with me. Yeah. Yeah, that is it. So I know that I met a lot of good people